Breaking news, Lions fans! We have updates that will affect the future of our team, changes to the NFL schedule that could directly impact our preparation for the season. And what's more, a possible major signing that could transform our offense. Leave your like now, because this news is unmissable. The NFL might soon see some changes to its season structure and off-season schedule. Recently, the NFL Players Association was wrapping up a proposal that would extend the preseason preparation time while eliminating organized team activities. This comes amid talks about possibly cutting one preseason game in exchange for an 18-game regular season. Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell shared his thoughts on these potential adjustments before a practice session this Thursday. Campbell, who's entering his fourth year as head coach, showed some neutrality towards the changes, but highlighted a significant concern for players who are trying to secure a spot on the team. Reducing the number of preseason games could make it harder for these players to get the necessary experience and exposure. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, adding another regular season game but cutting a preseason game means less time to evaluate and develop the young talent that's crucial for our roster depth, Campbell explained. Last year, we saw significant contributions from our rookies who had the chance to develop through those preseason games. It's essential they get enough reps to be effective during the regular season. Campbell has earned respect in Detroit not only for his coaching, but also for his player-first approach, always considering what's best for his team and its members. I'm positioned somewhat between the league's interests and what's best for our players. Honestly, I'm open to whatever structure works best for our team. Whether that means a longer training camp or sticking with the current setup, I'm adaptable. We'll adjust and thrive regardless of the changes made to the schedule, he stated. This flexibility and readiness to adapt are characteristic of Campbell's tenure with the Lions, reinforcing his popularity and the trust he has earned from both the team and the community. Now, if you thought this news about changes in the NFL was interesting, just wait until you hear what comes next. The possible arrival of a major reinforcement for the Lions will have you all excited for next season. The Detroit Lions are in the mix for a significant upgrade at wide receiver. After letting Josh Reynolds go to the Denver Broncos and re-signing Donovan Peoples-Jones for another year, the Lions have been relatively quiet on the wide receiver front this offseason. They passed on addressing the position in the recent NFL draft and have not made any major signings. Yet there's buzz that the Lions might still make a big move. T. Higgins of the Cincinnati Bengals, a standout wide receiver who has expressed a desire for a trade due to contract disputes, has been linked to the Lions among other teams. According to a scenario by Bleacher Report's Maurice Morton, the Lions could potentially acquire Higgins in exchange for second and fourth round picks in 2025. Morton suggests, with $31 million in cap space and coming off a near Super Bowl appearance, the Lions are in a prime position to push their championship aspirations further. Adding Higgins could turn Detroit's already formidable offense into one of the most feared in the league. Higgins would bring a much-needed dimension of size and proven performance to the Lions' receiving corps. Over his 4 seasons, Higgins has racked up 3,684 yards and 24 touchdowns. His addition would not only enhance the Lions' aerial attack, but also provide a strong counterpart to Amon-Ra St. Brown and help develop young talent like Jameson Williams, whose potential is yet to be fully realized due to limited playtime. Currently, while Williams is tipped for a larger role, his track record of 25 receptions over 2 seasons leaves room for skepticism. Higgins' arrival could solidify the Lions' receiver group and potentially elevate the team's offensive threat to new heights. The schedule changes can really affect our players' preparations, but it's the potential arrival of T. Higgins that has me most excited. If he comes, the Lions' offense will become even more dangerous. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel for more updates, and don't forget to leave a like. Until next time, Lions fans.